Hi Sagittarius, let's get straight into it Sagittarius and see what's coming up for you. Fall out, but I think there's a reason why the pile has fallen out. What do you have? The Four of Swords, Ten of Chalices, Five of Pentacles, the World card, the Devil, and the Six of Chalices. Okay, starting off with the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is a time where reflection is needed, looking within, maybe a more prominent reliance on spirituality, meditation, or withdrawing from maybe what can be a chaotic time for you in November. The Four of Swords indicates that solitude is needed and withdrawal. So for some of you, this could be a quiet time of reflection. There might be a lot happening for you, Sagittarius, this month, or maybe there's been a lot that's been happening. You've been dealing with a lot of changes or trying to implement a lot of changes in your life, especially new starts, new beginnings, travels and relocations for some of you, and they're really big changes. And I feel for some, these changes are yet to occur. So I feel like November, December might be quite a nostalgic time for you, or maybe it's a very reflective time for you about your future. For some, it could be in regards to a relationship that you do have the Six of Chalices, which can be seen as relationships, partnerships, things that are still in early stages. So I feel a lot of you may be in the early stages of a relationship or just contemplating what's been happening around you or what is to happen around you in the month of November. So maybe it's important that you do take the time out. You know, the Devil card is here, so there can be some sort of manipulation this month. There can be someone that is maybe a little bit dishonest or is doing something dark or taboo, or maybe you're a little bit hesitant about this, Sagittarius. So for the time being, you might just hold off from participating in some way. What I really love is that you have the Ten of Chalices here, and the Ten of Chalices is harmony. It is about partnerships. It is the chalice of souls. It's togetherness. And it's a happy union. I love that it's a chalice of souls. So for some of you, you're really fulfilling soulful ambitions, if that makes any sense at all. I really feel like something that you know there's a deeper meaning to, or you know there's a higher purpose to, or you know that there's a soulmate around you. I really feel like you're doing something for the soul this month, which is beautiful. But I really feel for some of you, it's a relationship or a marriage or even a friendship that's making you feel like the Ten of Chalices. This is beautiful. There's lots of harmony here. I feel for the most part in relationships, there is a lot of harmony and wonderful things. It's almost like this outpour of emotion that may be coming in the month of November with the Ten of Chalices, but I feel it could go either way for some of you. You see how the swords, some swords are pointed that way and some swords are pointed this way. I feel there's a dual energy. Some, especially in relationships, will have lots of harmony and beautiful soul connections. Absolutely. You know, the World card is here. All bets are off. Anything's possible. But for others, I feel like there's a little bit of temptation with the Devil card, or darkness, or maybe there's something you're unsure about, Sagittarius, and you're retreating. Maybe you're seeing someone's true colors. Someone could be a little bit manipulative around you, and you're finally seeing that this isn't alignment with your soul happiness. This isn't alignment with what your soul wants. This isn't alignment with who you are, your soul, your character, your being, your consciousness. This person isn't aligning with this, Sagittarius, and there's a reason why. But for others, I feel like your souls are connecting in a really wonderful way, and this doesn't have to be romantic. It could absolutely be just meeting someone or having someone in your life that you feel you're very connected to, and there's a lot of harmony coming in from this person. With the Ten of Chalices, this is also togetherness, embracing something, embracing an idea, a person, a thought, a implemented action, an intended action. Next card over you have is the Five of Pentacles, which could be financial setbacks. For some of you, you might be overindulging with the Devil card in spending money, overindulging in fantasies, overindulging in substances, or maybe just overindulging in general on drinking, on smoking, on excessive activities, on lingerie, on clothing. There could be something that you're just getting a little bit overindulging with, and as a result, there could be financial setbacks with the Five of Pentacles, obstacles, problems, setbacks in money or in the physical realm. There's some sort of setback for some of you. The Devil card can be seen as a Capricorn, so for those that are dealing with a Capricorn, there might be some sort of setbacks, or if you are dealing with either an air sign or earth sign, this is also possible that there's a notion. I really feel there's some sort of manipulation, though, for some of you. It could also be manipulation of finances, so it could even be like you might find someone else is using your credit card without your consent, or someone else has hacked or logged into your online banking, or has accessed a voucher of yours or something like this as well. So that it could be that this might come up in November, so just be mindful, be careful of these things. I see that travel will bring you harmony of some sort here. The World card. Someone foreign might be coming in around you for love or for partnerships, for work as well. For some of you, I feel like you could be starting a new role, or your business or company might be expanding internationally with the World card. There's a lot of growth happening with the Six of Chalices. It's like you're building on top of something here. So for some of you, you are building an empire, absolutely. For some of you, feel a little bit chained in your 9 to 5, the 9 to 5 grind. It isn't working for you anymore, Sagittarius. And some of you want to break free from these obstacles. See these two people, how they're chained? Some of you feel really stuck or confined in your current set of circumstances, and it's time to break free, Sagittarius. It's time to let go of that, because as I said, there's a world of possibility that awaits you. For some, there's a romantic connection that's happening with a foreign person, someone of a different religion, religious orientation, tradition, belief, heritage, ancestral links to you that's coming in with the World card. I also feel like for those that are in creative or doing creative pursuits, the World card could indicate that your creative pursuits or your talent really is picked up by someone and takes off this month in November. I also feel like some of you are led into a new world somehow this month. The creation of a new world, or the opening up of a new world, and it could very well be a world of excess. So say, for example, if you're trying to pursue fame, suddenly a lot of doors are opening up, and all of a sudden you're being invited into a world of maybe greed or excess or drugs or sex or just excessiveness. For some of you, it could be that, Sagittarius. So, as I said, there's a lot of contradictions in these cards this month, so I think you'll be going different ways for a lot of you. But the Devil card can represent uncertainty. It can represent manipulation. It can represent submitting or giving into the darkness or giving into despair. And for a lot of you, you do need to talk to someone about this or to reflect, because it can be serious. Sometimes we get into these dark phases, Sagittarius, and what I'm saying here is that harmony always prevails over darkness or over anything that you feel is causing you discomfort. There'll always be harmony and peace and love that will prevail. So I think for a lot of you, you will see this contrast. You'll start to see this contrast in November. For others, it's a relationship, it's not working, or it's a boss, it's someone that's possibly manipulating you, preventing you from growing and flourishing, preventing you from having harmony because maybe their own interests serve them rather than your interests. And there could be this notion of someone else taking you for granted, Sagittarius, and some of you are breaking free from this. You're starting to see the contrast. You're seeing where your harmony is and where it isn't. And you notice the difference. You're noticing that difference in your life, whether you're with this person or without this person, or working for this employer or not working for this employer. So there's something different that's happening here in the month of November. And it doesn't have to be a Capricorn. It can be any sign that has this sort of manipulative behavior, or someone that tries to tame you, or someone that's not bringing out the best in you, Sagittarius. Someone that you're not feeling very free with, that you can't be your complete self. For others, it's a totally different story. The Six of Chalices. Beautiful partnership here. Past life, possibly connection here with the Six of Chalices. Pleasant memories, purity, innocence, nostalgia. For some of you, it's being pure and honest with yourself and saying, yes, I can move on with this person, or no, I cannot move on with this person. But for some, it's a very whirlwind romance that's happening. I definitely feel it's more centered on relationships this month for you than career. For those that are career-oriented or in business, I feel like you might be going through some sort of funk this month, maybe for some of you, especially financially. There might be some sort of setbacks, but I do see that harmony will prevail. Because there is duality, as I've mentioned. The Devil card is the number 16. The number 15, which comes down to a 6, and you have 6 here. So you have 2 6s, but look how different they are. 1 6 is maybe a little bit more darker, maybe a little bit more tempting, maybe a little bit more submissive. The other 6 is positive and flourishing and pure. So there's a lot of duality here for you this month. So it could go either way. But you need to plan ahead. You need to look ahead. There's 2 eyes here, the eye of Horus. You need to plan ahead, and you need to protect yourself, Sagittarius, because you are the most important person to you. Your interests, your harmony comes first. Peace with yourself, doing things for the soul. This is what you need to think about this month. But look, I will leave it at that.